and look at a way that you can use it in a way that you might be familiar with on sites like Facebook, where you have, when you go to a group, you just see a list of threads with the most recently posted thread, the one that's got the most recent comment on it first, and then going back in order. And so those change all the time, but they're not categorized in any way. We could, at the Ambleside forum, come down here and pick a category and browse through that, and we'll look at that later. But right now, let's just look at how we can see a list of the most recent posts. We can see that we're logged in because it says welcome back test, and that's our username that we used, and it tells us the last time that we were in the forum. And then right here in this gray bar, we have two options that are helpful for us right now: view new posts and view today's posts. Both of those options will give us an uncategorized list of the most recent posts. Today's posts is just like it says. It will give us a list of the posts that have had new comments today. New posts will give us a list of the most recent posts since we were last on the forum. If you've not been on the forum for a long time, that might be a longer list than the today's posts. But if you've been on the forum today, then the new posts list will be shorter than the today's posts list. So let's take a look at view today's posts and see what shows up out there. It takes just a minute for the search to complete, and then we see this handy little chart that has the name of the post and who started it, the thread, the forum in which it currently lives, that tells us what category it's under out there on that big forum, how many replies have been made, this one hasn't had any answers yet, how many times it's been viewed by someone, and then how long ago the last post was made and by whom. Now, one handy thing when you're looking at this list is this green arrow over here. If there has been a new post on the thread since I last came out here, there will be a green arrow. And if I click on the green arrow, I will go to the most recent post that I haven't yet seen. In the case of this thread, it doesn't matter because it only had one post anyway. But in the case of some of these other ones, let me see if I have any on here that might have added more posts since I looked at them before. I'm not sure that there are any because this user is a test user who doesn't come out here and browse through the forum. But for instance, this post here, this thread has 176 posts on it. So if I had already read some of these, visited this thread at all, when I click on the green arrow, it's going to take me way down towards the end of the post to the latest things that have been posted since I last looked, and I wouldn't need to read through all the pages to get there. On the other hand, if I want to read through all of the posts, I can click on the post title, and when I do, it will take me directly to the first post in the thread, not to the posts further down. Another handy feature out here on this chart is that I can hover my mouse over the post title and I'll see a box that shows me the first part of the text in that thread, so that I can get an idea of what the thread might be about without actually having to click through and take the time to wait for that whole thread to load. So just using this chart right here without even clicking through, I can get lots of information about what I'm looking at. Now, if I were to click on the view new post, let's see, view today's post has 3 pages worth of posts out here, or threads. View new posts just has 3 threads, period, because this user has been out here fairly recently, evidently, and so it's only going back to about 10 minutes ago that is showing. So because I've been out here more recently, I don't have to look at the whole list if I go to view new posts, and I can just see what's been posted recently and see if it's something I want to look at, and if not, I can just move along and and not worry about it. So these two menu options, View New Posts and View Today's Posts, can be a very efficient tool for you when you're visiting the forum. I hope that you will use them.